My name is Luke Christie, and I'm doing this presentation on the Sumerians. The ancient Sumerians have proven themselves the most advanced culture during 4000 BC in Mesopotamia. The Sumerians' advanced techniques used for mathematics, writing, and astronomy were possibly passed down from extraterrestrial beings according to tablets found in the city of Uruk. Their predictions about the end of the world and possible knowledge of astronomy and apparent contact with intelligent extraterrestrial life forms are topics that this presentation will unravel. This year, the Sumerians have predicted that Nibiru, a 12th planet in our solar system, will appear in December. These facts, myths, and possible falsehoods written on ancient tablets will soon become uncovered in this year 2012. Now on to an overview of the land of Sumer. The ancient land of Sumer was located due south in Mesopotamia, which currently would be Iraq. The culture is estimated to have arisen between 3500 BC and 4000 BC, making it the earliest known established civilization that has left behind an impressive history. The Sumerians were polytheistic, so they had many gods that controlled different aspects of their lives. The largest and capital city of Sumer was called Ur. Aside from the city of Ur, there were 11 other cities spread out along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers running through southern Mesopotamia and the Persian Gulf, which can be seen in the picture circled on the right. Located in the center of most Sumerian cities were ziggurats, which were giant temples used for religious festivals and rituals. The fact that these temples were in the center of their cities is an indicator that religion was one of great significance to this culture. The Sumerians, like many civilizations that claim to know of extraterrestrials, actually believe that humans were derived from an alien life form that gave us half of their genetic makeup. The secret of how these elaborate temples were constructed by this early civilization without the use of any modern-day machinery like cranes, winches, and tractors will most likely remain an unknown mystery to the world. Now on to technological innovations and accomplishments of the Sumerians. The accomplishments of the Sumerians are vast and are the building blocks for the progressive era that we currently live in today. Mathematics, astronomy, architecture, agriculture, and language are just a few aspects that the Sumerians excelled in compared to the rest of the world during 4 BC. According to the article in JSTOR about Mesopotamian studies, the spoken language of the Sumerians would sound similar to modern-day Turkish. Sumerians invented the very first recorded writing system called cuneiform. Cuneiform is found all over tablets and walls inside of ancient Sumerian cities. Cuneiform inscriptions were pressed into wet clay with a reed and have been preserved well over time, which is one of the reasons the dissection of this civilization is even possible. The largest comprised collection of tablets were found in an excavation upon the second largest Sumerian city called Ur. The tablets mainly talked about the daily religious sacrifices to the extraterrestrial god Anu. They were the first civilization to build cities with streets and land grids. They were the first civilization to divide an hour into 60 minutes and 1 minute into 60 seconds. Another accurate measurement for time they developed was a 12-month calendar, which looks similar to the Mayan calendar. The calendar they use also ends in the year 2012, and there is great speculation as to what this could possibly mean and will be discussed further on. Now on to the Anunnaki. Alongside the Sumerian culture, religion, and amazing advancements in all scholarly fields, the Sumerians had myths and legends that are amazing to learn about. The most exciting legend, which has been encrypted all over the tablets and ziggurats, is about where the Sumerians thought they came from and what had created them. The Anunnaki was a name for the supposed creators that started the human race. Anunnaki in Sumerian translates to people that descended from the heavens. The translated legend said that a group of alien race descended from the skies with flying vehicles and came to Earth in order to mine gold, because the planet they had come from was in need of gold in order to stabilize the atmosphere. The legend says that the people from the skies taught the Sumerians things like mathematics, astronomy, and architecture. The belief that these alien life forms which had descended from the heavens helped make the ziggurats is not far-fetched in my mind, since it seems almost impossible that they had done it themselves. The concept of these people making great temples, which meant lifting slabs of stone that men could not have possibly carried themselves, only seems possible with the help of extraterrestrials. Aside from stories and translated depictions of the Anunnaki, actual pictures were drawn onto walls in the ziggurats. The first picture on the bottom right, is what an Anunnaki warrior looked like. These figures had large animal heads with human bodies and wings, which may have descended them just coming out of the sky. The Anunnaki had supposedly combined the head of beastly animals upon humans to serve in their army. The other figure at the top right is a depiction of what the common Anunnaki look like. They more or less look like humans aside from their very elongated skulls and angel-like wings. This idea of alien life forms having larger skulls than modern humans, like in our modern media, can be seen in these first pictures of the Anunnaki. It is interesting that they drew such elaborate pictures of people who supposedly had created them and visited from the skies. Another fascinating legend decrypted from Sumerian tablets is that of the planet Nibiru, which is where the Anunnaki supposedly had come from. This 12th planet is sometimes referred to as Planet X. The Sumerians were supposedly aware of a 12th planet beyond Pluto during their time, before the Anunnaki had even come to Earth. They're not only aware of planets, they also had tablets specifying the colors and size of every planet in our solar system, and they claimed that Mars used to contain water, which is something that had just recently been discovered by us. The fascinating part of this legend is that this so-called 12th planet is supposed to come back into our solar system every 3,600 years. Predictions have been made that the reappearance of this 12th planet will happen on December 21st, which creepily is also the time that the Mayan calendar ends. Overall, the Sumerians were a fascinatingly intelligent culture. They contributed the fundamental structure to mathematics, astronomy, architecture, and languages for thousands of years after their disappearance. The myths and legends that their culture believed in are very exciting to think about and are going to possibly be seen in our future. The Anunnaki, Planet X, and events of 2012 have been covered in this presentation to further an understanding of a mythical past and a possible extraterrestrial-filled future on our planet. Only time will tell.